Biggest hater inside and outside the NBA.
Biggest hater inside the NBA and outside the NBA. That's interesting because there's a lot of haters.
A lot.
Biggest hater in the NBA is well, see, that's the thing. Like in the NBA, like are these media guys considered being in the NBA or no? No, right?
No.
Okay, so it's somebody actually in the NBA.
And if you want to add a media guy, go ahead.
I mean, biggest hater outside the NBA is Skip Bayless, for sure. Dude just sit up there and spew hate. I hope I give him a soundbite for a show because it's dying. But he just sit out there and like spew hate. Like when you're hating on LeBron James every single day, for instance, like there's nothing this man has done to give you something to hate on every single day. Like you're a hater. So I'd say outside the NBA is for sure Skip Bayless. Inside the NBA, I'm going to have to go, man, that's a tough one. Because guys be trying to hide their hate.
They do.
They be trying to hide the hate.
They do.
Like, for real, hide it. Biggest hater inside the NBA is Nurkic.
I knew you was going to say that.
Hater. Oh, you need help. I hope that brother still need help. Like, you need help, big softy.
And what's the tweet you sent them when when they lost?
That's all, folks.
Yeah.
Tell me this, though, Shaq. How are you going to tweet at us? That's all, folks.
Yeah.
And you got the worst playoff record in NBA history, the worst win percentage, but you're going to tweet that's all, folks. Man, I can go to sleep for 5 years and wake up. You still won't have half the playoff wins we've accumulated. How are you going to tweet that? But I need help.
Right. I saw that.
I'm the one that need help. Who needs help here? Because clearly, you ever see somebody like, hey, who gonna tell him? Like,
right.
Who gonna tell him that was just stupid? Like,
yeah.
You set yourself up for failure because it's a guaranteed proven fact that you're gonna lose. It's actually not a proven fact that when we're in the playoffs, we're gonna lose because 4 times we won it. It is a proven fact that even if you get there,
you're gonna lose.
Not even lose the series. Like, we know you're going to lose the series. You're going to struggle to get wins, like a win in the series. You can't say that. Like, that's just like, but I need help. And so that to me, when you're just sitting at home watching, like, that's all, folks.
Right.
Like, bro, by the way, we the 10 seed, my man. Think about that. You sitting at home tweeting the 10 seed is done. Brother, we were actually supposed to lose. We're 10 seed. We barely skated into the play-in. That's all, folks. That's hate. Come on. Like, that's hate. So, I got to go with Big Softy.
Did y'all think I was picking on JaVale McGee when I was doing Shaq and the Fool?
Yeah, you for sure used to pick on JaVale. 1,000%.
How's it my fault? Listen, it's his clips. Shaq and the Fool is a show. I didn't. It's his clips. It ain't like I said, find me some JaVale. Like, he did the clips, and Shaq and the Fool was created to get rid of the word bloopers. And we all have bloopers. Like, when I used to try to bring the ball up and, to do the Magic Johnson thing, D. Scott and them used to call me Tragic Bronson.
Tragic Bronson.
Yeah, Tragic Bronson. So when I was creating Shaq the Fool, it was just to create bloopers. So I don't know why y'all think I was picking on him.
No, you was definitely.
I was laughing. That's all I was doing.
You were definitely a little.
No, I was not. Bro, it's his clips.
They definitely were his clips.
Yeah.
They were hilarious too, man. JaVale, my guy, though. You know what's crazy?
I like JaVale too.
There's a common misconception that he's a dumb guy. He's maybe one of the smartest players I've ever played with.
He's not dumb at all.
He's like a computer geek. Like,
no,
he's nerd.
But
basketball, he has some rough moments.
No, but big guys, when we try to do little and it just looks funny.
So when Rudy Gobert got fouled and did that. Yesterday.
That's Shaq and the Fool. You saw that? Yeah, I'm like, bro, you 7'5". Dunk it. Yeah,
all right.
You're a defensive guy. Rudy Gobert won his 4th Defensive Player of the Year. But it seems to me he has problems guarding people. So how does that make him Defensive Player of the Year? Because let me tell you something, Joker, where's he from, Joker?
Serbia.
That was Serbian chicken. Serbian chicken sauteed under some rice. He was killing that. So I'm like, my thing is, like you said, the MVP, unstoppable. My thing with Defensive Player of the Year was, guy, you can't score on him. So why does it seem like he has problems, especially in the postseason?
Well, the Defensive Player of the Year has historically been an award of someone who gets blocks, someone who gets steals. Like, you look at these couple things and you're like, oh, this guy blocks 3 shots a game. He's the Defensive Player of the Year because of the shots he's blocking. I actually don't agree with that. Now, what I will say is this. I think Rudy Gobert has gotten a lot better defensively now than what he was years ago. This year was actually the first time that I thought he actually deserved to win Defensive Player of the Year. He was checking. He was getting out. People was bringing him a pick and roll. He was switching. He was moving his feet. It was almost like if you watched him during the year, he took all of the noise that everybody said about him as a defender and took it personal because all the things that he never did, he was then all of a sudden doing. And for me, our game plan was always to pick on him. Like, put him in action, whether it's put him in the ball screen, whether it's put him in the pin down, and he's guarding Clay off a pin down, guarding Steph off a pin down, put him in every action. For myself, I go on the court, and I'm running into a pick and roll to guard pick and roll, and they're like, no, get him out of here. Bring this guy in. And for me, I'm like, all right, that's the guy I want to be. Like, I want them to not want me in the action. Because if you bring me into every action, I'm going to have a fucking field day. That's how I look at it. And I always thought, when I looked at our game plan, when I looked at other people's game plan, that they were picking on him. And I know for a fact we were picking on him. And I never understood how our defensive game plan could be go at that guy, but that guy's the Defensive Player of the Year. And, this year was the first year that wasn't the game plan because all his numbers were through the roof when you put him in actions. And so this one I actually think he deserved. The other ones, I think it was a matter of him blocking weak side blocks because it wasn't like somebody was posting him up and then he's blocking a shot. It's like, no, you drive, he come weak side, he block it. I think he earned this one this year, but all the other years I was a little skeptical.
Dikembe Mutombo, 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Hall of Famer. Ben Wallace, 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Hall of Famer. Does this make Rudy Gobert a Hall of Famer?
It will because a couple things. It will because when you look at the Hall of Fame, it is the Basketball Hall of Fame. It's not it's not the NBA Hall of Fame. And I think we oftentimes see some guys from Europe get into the Hall of Fame that we wouldn't necessarily respect that guy being into the Hall of Fame on our terms. But it's not necessarily our Hall of Fame. It's the Basketball Hall of Fame. So I think he will get in. But is he a Hall of Famer and what we would consider a Hall of Famer?
Isaiah Thomas told me the best. He said there's 2 Hall of Fames. There's a bad Hall of Fame and then there's a Hall of Fame, like you said it.